You may have never heard of a little town in Wyoming called Laramie. Commonly known for its small-town charm, classic all-American vibe, and the notorious murder of Matthew Shepard. Although Matthew's death was a result of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, the bigotry surrounding the manner of torture used to kill him sparked national protests with a message of equality and safety for all LGBTQ Americans. This tragic event is just one of the many examples of how hate speech can morph into more than just a political opinion. It can become something very real, extremely dangerous, and in some cases, fatal. Today, students at Salem High School reflect on how hateful words and biases affect our society and our small communities alike. The Laramie Project, a play which addresses the politics surrounding Matthew's death, allows us to reflect on the results of spreading hatred and bigotry. The play focuses on how situations like this can be avoided by using words instead of actions and understanding one another. In this excerpt, students portray how even the way media twists stories can be just as bad as the hate speech surrounding the town.
Good community, and we are. The majority of the people here are good people.
You get bad apples once in a while, and I think that the gay community took this as an advantage. Said that this is a good time for us to exploit this.
Okay, I do think that the media helps people accountable. Because it makes people think. Because people are sitting in their homes, like watching TV and listening to CNN and watching Dan Rather and going, Jesus Christ, that isn't how it is here. Well, how is it here?
Went to Laramie, Wyoming, thinking this is a big thing, this is a big issue.
In the play, there are several scenes that we did not predict, but there are characters who have kind of like this side reference, and like one of them just talks about how being in a play about homosexuality changed him. It made me think about how while there is this one big event, there are so many different meanings and bigger meanings that it can really, you can take away other things from it and not just like the tragedy that is what happened to Shepard.
So I think if we were to put on the whole entire production of the Laramie Project at Salem High School, then it would definitely help, because it would show what can happen to the extreme if someone really opposed the LGBT community. Well, we have our LGBT group in school. We have our the LGBT Alliance and our awareness group, and that's a great resource for LGBT students who either don't know what is going on with themselves, if they need more clarity, or also just share opinions and help with awareness.
Projects like the Laramie Project and what the advanced drama class did are extremely important because they give you a fertile ground around which you can build the dialogue, have a conversation. It gives you a place to start, because after that show, the clip we saw, we can go back to our classrooms and say, what did you see, what did you feel, with whom did you identify, and it gives it a safe environment. I really, not me personally, but a student could identify with a character in the play, and it becomes easier to talk about other people. I understand where that character is coming from because of my own experience, or I understand this. I definitely think things like that, keeping the topics in the dialogue, in the common conversation, are extremely important and very, very, very helpful.
I definitely feel like there's evidence of hate speech in Salem. It affects my day-to-day life somewhat. I don't constantly think about it, but when it does happen, I think about it for a couple of days, and then it sort of just goes away. I just get a little more insecure about myself when it happens.
I know we are a community that doesn't want to tolerate hate speech. I think that we're doing a decent job of staying on top of it, preventing it, keeping it to minimum. We are doing a good job, but I also believe that we can always do better. There's always more we can do. There's always stuff that's falling through the gaps. There's always people that aren't being heard. There are people that are not being heard and that we should do our best to protect, that we should protect, that we need to protect. We're trying.
Efforts like bringing the Laramie Project to schools are a step in the right direction towards minimizing hate speech and protecting LGBTQ students within our society.